Meditation is affecting me. And as an effect, I'm feeling much more positive. Hello everyone and welcome to another session at TalentSprint. In this session, we will discuss the difference between affect and effect. Getting confused between these two words is nothing new because the difference between them is really borderline, because of which we tend to make a mistake in the way we use these words. While one is a verb that refers to the process of change, the process of the consequence, the other refers to the change or the influence in itself. Let us start with the first word, that is affect, A-F-F-E-C-T. The word affect is actually a verb that refers to the process of change, the process of having a consequence of something, the process of influencing something. Let us look at a few examples that will make this really clear to you. The tsunami, which came in the year 2004, affected various coastal regions of India. Now, in this sentence, we are talking of the action, the process of the tsunami having an influence on the various coastal regions of India. Let us look at the second example. Eating too much junk food affects our life, yet we all continue to eat junk food. Now, do you all remember how the 7th of November 2016 affected our lives? Yes, it is on this day that Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the policy of demonetization, which affected our lives in various ways. So if you notice, in all these examples, the word affect is actually referring to the process of influence or to the process of change that was brought about in our lives. Now, let us move on to the second word, effect, E-F-F-E-C-T. The word effect is actually a noun that refers to the change, influence or consequence in itself. It is not the process but the actual change, influence or consequence that a process has brought about, and that is what effect is. Let us look at some examples that will ensure that you understand this really clearly. I'm sure all of you have seen the Hindi movies Dangal and Mary Kom. So we can say Dangal and Mary Kom have had a huge effect on the girls of our country because they are inspired to make it big in life. Now, if you analyze this sentence, we have said that Dangal and Mary Kom have had an effect on the girls of our country. So the influence or the change that they have brought about in the girls of our country is what the word effect refers to here. Let us look at another example. Heat and water have different effects on a potato, an egg and some coffee beans. Because of the effect of heat, a potato becomes soft, an egg becomes hard and some coffee beans evolve into something totally new. Therefore, heat has a different effect on each of these. So if you notice, once again in this sentence, effect refers to the change that was brought about because of heat and water on these three things. I hope that with these examples, you have understood the difference between affect and effect, because affect is the process of change, the process of influence, whereas effect is the change or the influence in itself. Now, let me give you an example that will use both these words, and I'm sure with that you will be good to go and understand clearly the difference. Now, we at TalentSprint hope that this video affects you in a great way, and as an effect, you are able to understand the difference between affect and effect. Now, let us analyze what I just said. When I spoke about the effect of the video, I was actually referring to the process of you understanding. Now, what is the effect of you having understood? The effect is that you have understood the difference between affect and effect. So we hope after watching this video, you will no more be confused between these two words and will use them at the appropriate places. Stay tuned for many more such videos. Thank you.